We have the one. I won't lie to you. This was the best fight of the whole card. Even if it was the names that we didn't know, but when you saw this fight, you knew something was special, and this was a classic.
Oh yeah, instant classic.
Classic. And let's let Oliver in the chat was kind of like pressing us to like talk about this. Oliver, put a comment over there. Talk about this fight, and then we'll build off what you are talking about with our takes, because this was a classic.
Uh,
Oh, you say fight of
Interesting.
whoa, Oliver. This no. We've seen what other fights have we seen yet? We've seen Benavidez fight earlier.
Morel.
Is this
Hey,
you think this is fight of the year?
definitely a candidate. It says
Yeah,
contender,
definitely.
fight of
It's
year
Okay,
contender.
contender.
contender. Okay,
Contender.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, going in. He's definitely in the conversation.
One could
Um,
argue.
Ooh.
One could argue it is.
I mean, so
Yeah.
what we found out was Bautsi he's fighting under the management of Anthony Joshua, and Callum Smith is what they call a stablemate. So you
Hmm.
know, so they a little bit of familiarity around common denominator of Anthony Joshua,
Yeah.
but this kid's tough. Bautsi, he's showing to be a future champion in that.
I know earlier we talked about Better Beef, but these are light heavyweights. They're in the same category, right?
Yeah, Callum
These are
Smith
light,
took a devastating knockout to Bertabiev, I believe, last year.
right? Yeah.
It was first time he had been down in his career, so you
Mhm.
got a lot of pride, a lot of character in the ring. And then I think his other loss was to Canelo.
Correct.
So
So
you have
$168.
it's
like a
a few
Joshua
losses are
Buete.
to
Sorry.
generational type talents. I'm just saying, as far as Callum Smith, the caliber of fighter he is. So we did learn a lot about Bousy, but we also learned a lot about Callum Smith that he, at 34 years old, he still got some gas in the tank.
Exactly. I was gonna say we've been seeing Callum Smith fight for a long time. I mean, he's been around, but Joshua Buetsi, is he from originally from the Congo, right? And I may be saying from the wrong country, but he's from another country. But respect to him in this fight here, and watching it, I was like, these dudes really are putting on a show, and I think boxing should take notice because win or loss, nobody lost on this fight. I want to see both fighters fight again. I don't care if they fight each other or they fight other people. I became fans because again, this I don't know if like we talked earlier, it's this synergy, dancing partners, right? I'm like, one time Callum has the advantage. This time Joshua Buetsi has the advantage, and like it's just switching back and forth, and I'm like, I could not stop. Like I was like, is this how you starting this card? And if you starting it at this pace, like LT used to say, this tempo is crazy. And you're doing it at this tempo, like how are you gonna live up to this? Because that was a very, very good fight. And yes, it could be contender fight of the year. But man, we saw knockdowns. What else did we see in this? We saw like just so many elements about this fight that like I hey Joshua Buetsi, hey, I was not
He
familiar
ate.
with your game.
Listen, we know how strong his chin is.
Yeah, I was not familiar with your game.
Yo, um, you
It
know,
sucks that it was not a marquee like
Mm,
earlier fights like on with the spotlights of everything because that was one of the best fights.
yeah, all of these fights,
Probably the best fight in the card.
all of these fights would be headliners, as far as matchmaking is considered. Um, so now Callum Smith is the WBO interim champion, and then of course Benavidez holds interim titles for WBA and WBC. So
Mm,
those are two potential opponents for the undisputed champion right now,
that's
Dimitri Bivol.
yeah.
hey, shout out
Hey,
to Oliver giving the coaching some love in the corner and seeing how it executed in the round. So that's one part of watching these fights I do love. I don't like when I get I feel like I don't know. Sometimes you get the broadcast only focusing on one corner in between the rounds. I like the broadcast that get the corner in both corners real quick. Let me get a few seconds here, a few seconds there, because it adds to the intrigue into the fight. What is being said in the corner? What is his face looking like? How is he breathing? And then you get the other corner as well. So shout out to that. That's my type of boxing fan right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
And really, like, I like that everyone is mic'd up. Although, like last time when we shot our episode, we talked about Big Baby, and sometimes being mic'd up in certain situations don't make you look the best. But when you're mic'd
Hey,
up
pro
in the
boxing.
trenches, it shows your character, like, and how you adjust to the adjustments that your coach is like letting you know, hey, your tendencies here are not working. Let's go back to what we talked about. Like, you're really going back, like I like that Oliver and other fight fans love that, because that's really what boxing is about. Boxing is not just the fighter fighting in the ring, it's the team, the cut specialist, the coach who will make you make adjustments and all sorts of things to get the number one objective, which is the win. So that's really boxing. It's not, we always focus on the fighter, but really and truly it's a team. And salute to Oliver for bringing that up and making that a point of focus.